in Michigan when one Michigan woman had her daughter. She was determined to read with her as much as possible, and they ended up embarking on a mission to read 1,000 books before she entered kindergarten.
Yeah, but once she realized how awesome this challenge was, she partnered up with a local bookstore to help more kids get more books. And they actually did just that. They did read 1,000 books and so much more. Take a look. Angela Zeigerbacher of Lansing asks a lot of good questions. So, when she had her daughter, she naturally had just a few.
It was literally like day one. So even in the hospital, we had a pediatrician who came in and they were like, by the way, it's never too early to start reading. And I was like, what do you read to a newborn? And so I just started reading to her, and then it cascaded from there into picking up more books.
And when she says more, she means a lot more, a whole 1,000 more.
I had heard about the 1,000 book challenge previously, and so that was kind of in the back of my mind, and it really just snowballed from there.
Angela and her daughter were reading all the time, and there was no doubt her daughter would reach 1,000 books by kindergarten.
I'm an actuary by day, so as I started tracking things in a spreadsheet, I was like, oh, we're gonna get there too quickly by just counting repeat books. As I'm sure every parent can understand, you read the same book 1,000 times alone.
And by this point, Angela was getting pretty good at finding those hidden gems.
And I really wanted to find a way to put a spotlight on those books.
It was also during this time when Angela found some new friends.
During the pandemic, Elise and Christine, the owners of A Novel Concept, would do pop-ups around Lansing, and I just decided to go to it.
Co-owner Elise Jajuga opened A Novel Concept to give Lansing something she felt it didn't have before. Angela became a regular Novel Concept book club attendee. And this is when Angela asked another great question.
How do we make getting books exciting for kids? She had mentioned that the store, A Novel Concept, was looking to start offering subscription boxes.
She actually had a list ready to go on standby, so it was the list that she's curated as she's been reading to her daughter. So we have been pulling from that list actually to curate some of the other selections in our store.
It was the perfect fit. With Angela's knowledge of children's books and A Novel Concept's resources, the partners created a quarterly book subscription box for young readers.
In creating these boxes, we were trying to ensure that a variety of formats, board books, paperbacks, and hardcovers were incorporated to address the variety of ages that might be in a household.
Here's how it works. Every quarter, children get 3 high-quality titles in an interactive and engaging subscription box.
Kind of came up with ideas about toys and other just swag items to pair with it to make the boxes especially engaging.
And you see those stickers around, then you're like, wait, I have a book about that. And it just makes it really exciting for kids to have that whole package.
It was important to create an affordable option for parents, with a different function from that of the local library.
We worked really hard to make the price point accessible for most parents, because I think getting 12 books into the home of children every year is like the real goal of this, right? And making it fun for them with the extra goodies is an added benefit.
We have, somebody who has read these titles, who has demonstrated, the incorporation of these titles into conversations with their child on a daily basis. So we know and have confidence that these boxes are good.
Elise and Angela hope the subscription boxes bring more kids to more good books that they can keep as they grow up.
We're not just trying to create points for a snapshot of your kid's childhood, but a book that you can start reading them right when they're born, but keep reading that to them through 6, 7, 8 years old until all of a sudden they can read it to you one day.
And Angela hopes these books create special moments for families like it did with her. Yeah,
that's so
cool?
cute. I like that.
I love the concept because kids always like to have their own physical book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I remember as a kid that made it so much more cool.
Yes.
So this is just a really great way to get them started. And actually you can find all their pricing on their website. There you have 2 different pricing options. And that's at anovelconcept517.com. They also are always posting new readings where kids and their parents can meet other people who love books.
So create a community.
Yeah, and Angela, she loves reading to kids, and they do that. So yeah, keep up with them. Check out their social media because they're always posting new events. It's a really cool place.
I love it, and it's perfect title, A Novel Concept.
A Novel Concept.
Yes,
I love it.
All right, well, we are just getting started.